So obviously, there's just in my mind, I'm looking to be able to, explain the three body problem, to the world, to each person that is here, to understand like the main factor of why the world is the way it is, and that is because of the three body problem, which is religious control through Abrahamism, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. It is political control through democracy and monarchy, and it is economic control through free market Zionist capitalism. And when I found the Illuminati, who are the group that are against the elite, and that has to be reversed around, because if anyone finds my information, you will be able to logically and reasonably deduct that the elite would that's what they would do. They would steal a name or a title or something like that, turn it into a bad thing to mislead people. And that's another thing, is because I see so many people, actually, like pretty much everybody, because everybody learns about they about what they read on the internet, about who the Illuminati are, and then they learn about the dark side. That's the path that leads them. They learn all about the dark side, which is the neocons, Freemasons, rituals, all the black magicians, the fucking Kabbalah, the black magicians doing Kabbalah. What are they called? I forgot what they're called. But, there is a group, the elite, that are doing this, and that have been responsible for all this shit. And, we have been in a stupor, a hypnotized state, while all of this shit was being done to us, to enslave us, to fucking kill us, mass it's just that's what has been going on here. That's what the real truth has been. But the other real truth that's actually way more inspiring, hopeful, motivational, and all that, is that the Illuminati are the good guys, and they exist, and we are a one in a million, actually, because at the time of my finding them, which was when they came out, they came out in 2012, and then I found them in 2016, but then they wrote, because someone actually had an interview with one of the 12 seats, because there's 12 seats in the ruling council, and there's one Grand Master, and there are around 6,000 Illuminatists in the organization of the Illuminati. And to counteract the organization's 6,000, which is a real organization. Organization 6006 is the organization that meets, in Davos, and carves up the world, and does all that. They are known as the organization. They are the top of the elite. They're the pyramid. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones at the top. They are known as the organization. They control all the other things: Trilateral, Bilderberg, Freemason, all of it. The organization controls it all, and they are actually not the Illuminati. The Illuminati are the ones that have opposed them throughout millennia, actually since 561 BC, and they've been corrupted since that time, and came out with all of their work into the world because they know it's the time, just as all the other advanced societies know that this is the time of the Great Awakening, where people are waking up, and this knowledge would be the guiding light to anyone that is a seeker of truth. And I found them. I was seeking truth. I always knew that when I was learning about secret societies, um, uh, all that is like, people don't really know about secret societies until you're actually in it and you're actually part of it. And one thing I was like with the Illuminati, I'm like, I learned all about the darkness, all about the bad stuff that everybody knows about the Illuminati. And then I'm just like, this does not seem right to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that doesn't make sense. The Illuminati are the enlightened ones. And then I also had my experience with Ramtha, whose name is Ramtha the Enlightened One, who ascended, and gave me all that work. So before I even found the Pythagorean Illuminati, I had my connection with Ramtha the Enlightened One. And, these are the masters that have gone beyond. And right now, like, obviously I'm part of the what's going on right now. And that's why I'm like, I am clairvoyant. I got all the clairs, because I wrote a whole book about actually being psychic, and all of the clairs, explaining all of the clairs, so my information is coming from beyond the five senses, which scientific materialism, empiricism, all the sophists, all of the paradigm says that psychic ability isn't real, because they're clearly coming from physical, empirical, but there is definitely something beyond the senses, and that's why the Illuminati refer to, like, scientists and atheists as sensates, people that are clearly just bound by the senses. But if you're actually a psychic, you have your five senses, and then you have your sixth sense, which is like your intuition. You're going to sleep, you're having OBEs, you're going to other dimensions, you're getting information, meeting with past relatives, with gods, and everything. So you're getting all that information on top of the empirical, scientific, sensate world. And then you're working on being a medium and bringing the realms together, which is what the grand unified theory of everything does. Because Rene Descartes, with the Cartesian dualism, that's what people have always been arguing against. Like, scientists, empiricists, materialists are just clearly physical matter. Like, that's all that exists is matter. Use mathematics to figure out stuff, and it's a man-made concept, and everything is physical. But then you have the other side, which Descartes separated, which is mind, and he made them two different separate entities, but actually they are the same. And this is called Cartesian dualism. But I also found out about the Cartesian horizon, which is the space between mind and matter, which actually exists. And all these terms are stuff that I learned from the Illuminati, and that I've been explaining in my work and stuff, because I'm ready to go against religious zealots, like Jordan Peterson is a religious zealot, and he is clearly, like, for he's an Abrahamist. He's and they're saying that, like, basically, because the great debate's going on between the religious people right now and the philosophers and sophists and atheists and stuff. And it's like, who's right? Is there a God or not? And the thing is there definitely is. God definitely exists. God is inevitable, but the God that people believe in, like the Abrahamic God of the Bible, is actually the devil. And so the atheists are questioning that right now, and it's fun, asking for proof and stuff, and all this stuff. So all this stuff's getting unveiled, and part of that is that the Abrahamic God is a made-up construct that actually is the devil, and it all has to do with actually going back to the trial of Abraham, and Abraham hearing a voice in his head telling him to kill his son, and that's pretty psychopathic. So this is what those religions are going to have to wake up to, and then they're going to have to figure out whether they want to keep putting their all of their faith, belief, everything into that entity, the future involves people waking up and not doing that, and us being free from the Abrahamic religions. We're seeing the wars right now being fought out, but people are going to get tired of this shit, and then the wars are going to stop. They're definitely going to stop when our friends from higher places actually intervene, and that's actually going to be when the religions are united, thank God, because that's what's been caused all the division. So a one world order, a new world order, is something that is good, and if we need intervention to have that, then we need that, and that's what's going to happen, because people are going to have a common understanding of who God is once the intervention happens. And then everything's going to change. Systems are going to fall. Religious systems are going to fall, just like they're falling right now. Economic systems are going to fall. Political systems are going to fall. And there's going to be a replacement, and that's what I've been looking to do, is explain the next context of existence before it actually happens. So that people can understand what's going on. Alright, so I started doing videos again yesterday, or the day before. I talked about the Ramtha book and Love Yourself in the Life. Read some passages from that about removing yourself from judgment, because that is, as a human, like, I actually know that is something that we do. We're judging ourselves. We're hard on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we need to remove that guilt, doubt, fear, which is hard though, because just the comparison that you have to other people, the system that we live in, that is a free market Zionist capitalism that is made to the 1% own everything, and there is actually no middle class anymore, because it's the fucking people that own everything, and then there's the fucking poor people. That's what free market Zionist capitalism has done. And the billionaires and the people that are rich are our enemy. I don't care who they are. I don't care if they're, certain people of high positions of power and stuff like that. They're not the enemy, because they will continue to support free market Zionist capitalism, which is what is enslaving us and keeping the billionaires and really with money in their pocket. So that this system and the people that support it definitely need to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people aren't going to like to hear that, because there's certain people in positions of power that have billions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? That it may look like they're, what I'm saying, helping out the people and stuff like that. But the truth is that those people with billions and of dollars, like they are all malignant narcissists. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if not all, 99% of them are. And then part of that too is the whole that the Illuminati go into is echoes and malignant narcissists, and echoes being the ones that just are the ones that support the malignant narcissists, bow to them, you know what I'm saying, and all that, which is what we're seeing today. You know what I'm saying? In different cults, in different parties and different religious. It's just like, you know, when people have power and stuff, they can, you know, love bomb people, they can do stuff to, you know, but it's not for you, it's for them. So that's part of what the Illuminati have done, is they've written books about narcissism. So I know that's a huge topic right now. Shit, I should probably name this video something about narcissism, because that will get views. So actually, that's what I'm gonna do. And like the waking up to narcissism. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll get some views. Because I hear everybody talk about, oh, narcissist this, narcissist that, you know, this person's a narcissist. You know, I've been called a narcissist by you know, people, and you know, it's I'm not a narcissist though, but that's going to be a key factor, is being able to unveil who is a narcissist here. And those people are usually the people with, you know, fame, power, you know, wealth. They're gonna be probably 100% narcissists, if not 99.99999%. You know what I'm saying? But that's what this world is created through free market Zionist capitalism, that allows a small percentage of people to get all the money in the world, and they have all these fans and followers and, you know, influencers and all, you know, and then we're just supporting them more, you know, which we need to take that support away, and that, which is their greatest fear though, because if they were nothing, if they had no one following them and liking them, they would be nothing. So that's another topic. It's just the narcissism topic, which, you know, I've gotten into in the Illuminati's work. Like, haven't really got like that much into it, like, because that's not my specialty of focus. But if people want to know about narcissism, like, the Illuminati have written like multiple books. So all right, here we go. The Manifesto of the Meritocratic Party. For a new world of reason, talent, and justice. We, the Meritocratic Party, declare that the time has come to end the rule of privilege, superstition, and mediocrity. The 21st century demands a bold vision, a society led not by wealth, birthright, or popularity, but by wisdom, ability, and the tireless pursuit of the common good. We call for a second enlightenment. 1. The end of the old world. We reject the old world where the rich inherit the earth while the talented starve. The ignorant vote for tyrants while the wise are silenced. The superstitious rule over the rational. The powerful buy governments, control media, and rig systems for their own gain. This world has failed. It breeds inequality, ecological devastation, and spiritual emptiness. We say no more. The principle of merit. A new society must be built upon a simple, just principle. Those most capable of solving problems should be empowered to solve them. Leadership must be earned, not inherited. Representation must be based on knowledge, not demagoguery. Wealth must be generated by talent, not bloodline. Education must be free, excellent, and universal, so that every child has the chance to rise. Meritocracy is not elitism. It's anti-elitism. The destruction of inherited privilege and the liberation of the people through the unleashing of their true potential. 100% inheritance tax. We call for 100% inheritance tax on all private estates above a generous threshold. No one should be born into kingship. This wealth must be reinvested into society through world-class public education, universal health care, scientific research and infrastructure, cultural flourishing, and the arts. Let the talented rise, regardless of their birth. Rational governance. We propose a scientific, rational, and ethical government composed of philosopher leaders trained in logic, ethics, and complex systems. Citizen councils chosen through meritocratic lotteries. Transparent AI oversight to limit corruption on bias. Open source governance platforms so the people always watch the watchers. Power must be accountable, transparent, and optimized for the public good. Liberation through knowledge. We pledge to abolish all forms of superstition, indoctrination, and mental enslavement. Replace faith-based education with reason-based curricula. Teach critical thinking, logic, systems thinking, and psychological self-mastery. Promote arts, sciences, mathematics, philosophy, and spiritual exploration through reason. Let knowledge be our new religion, and wisdom our only dogma. A society worthy of humanity. We envision a world where every individual is free to rise to their highest potential. Talent serves the people, and the people uplift talent. Freedom is balanced in responsibility and individuality with community. The earth is healed, preserved, and shared as a common inheritance. The future is not feared, but shaped by us together. Join the new Renaissance. We call upon all thinkers, builders, creators, and visionaries. Break your chains. Cast off your inherited illusions. Rise as a sovereign mind and a new society of minds. The Meritocratic Party is not just a political movement. It's a philosophical revolution. A war for the soul of humanity. A return to reason. A rebirth of excellence. Meritocracy is the future. Be worthy of it. And that is the Meritocratic Manifesto. So, we are the third way. You know what I'm saying? Because there's the Democrats and there's the Republicans. There's the conservatives and there's the liberals. And they are going to be perpetually continuing to fight against each other, just like the wars that we're all fighting in. It's the same thing with politics. And they're going to fight, the Democrats and the Republicans, until something else comes along and fucking ends them, which is the Meritocratic Party. So that is my mission as a meritocrat, is to get this going, because, you know, unfortunately we have to take back the government, because it's been completely corrupted through democracy, which, you know, is free market Zionist capitalism runs it, because you have to have the most money to win. That is just what the truth is. And that's Constitution is just getting all fucked up. Everything's just all fucked up, and it needs to be replaced by a new system, which is meritocracy. So, you know, it's time. It's time to learn about meritocracy. It's time to learn about, like, the truth about democracy and how it's tied in with free market Zionist capitalism, and how that's tied in with the religions, and stop supporting it. You know what I'm saying? Republicans, liberal, just stop supporting it and become a meritocrat. Because, like, I will not say I'm Republican. I will not say that I am Democrat. I will not say that I'm Christian, a Jew, or a Muslim. I will not say any of that, because I'm not. I'm a meritocrat. I am a illuminatist, and I am not a free market Zionist capitalist. I am a social capitalist, which this is all what is behind meritocracy. You know, and I'm a tribune of the people, you know, speaking amongst the people, you know, that are all controlled by mind control and the bread and circuses and stuff. And this same thing as Rome, but I am a tribune of the people, and I just want to educate people about what is going on for real, so that we, the people, can rise up with the solutions to the problems, especially the three body problem. So next time I will be going over social capitalism, which is what is going to replace free market Zionist capitalism, which it regulates people from accumulating all the wealth. You know what I'm saying? Which is the problem that we have today, because that's why we have billionaires and billionaires that just pass down their shit to their people, which, yes, if you earned it, you should be able to keep it. But here's the thing, like, in the system, it was created so these people can earn everything and leave us with absolutely nothing. So it's like, you know, with the people that have a problem with 100% inheritance tax, what do you have to pass down? You have a little bit, you know what I'm saying, but they actually own everything. And until the systems change, they're going to keep passing down their wealth, the families. So, and definitely, you know, people can also agree with too that, you know, if you're a fucking dumbass that should not be inheriting like large amounts of wealth just because you're in a family, you should not be doing that and being put in positions of power. So that's what meritocracy eliminates. So, and 100% inheritance tax too, which is part of a whole new governmental system, which is our future, which I'm trying to explain to people, which they will get, because they will see the reason and logic behind it. So, oh, that is that. And tomorrow I'll do another video, because this is my destiny, my mission, and all I want to do is have this shit blow the fuck up. So if you're seeing this, like my stuff, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm working on so many different facets to bring the truth, the actual truth forward through the Illuminati. And all of the support of the world is actually what is not only needed, but it's going to be inevitable. It's going to be inevitable because through dialectical, teleological evolution of the universe. Alright, so that's good for today. Until next time.